Alright, Shalom. First off, I want to give all praises to Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai. Double honors to our apostles and elders. And Shalom to the Akim out there preaching his word in truth and sincerity. And I'm just making this quick little hit on pretty much how on dudes who came into the truth just to fall back out. And then the first scripture I'm going to hit is 2 Peter 2:20. For if after they have escaped the pollutions of this world through the knowledge of the Lord and Savior, Yahushua HaMashiach, they are again entangled therein and overcome, the latter end is worse with them than the beginning. Alright? They are again entangled therein, like entangled in the world again, because they went back, like it says in Luke. You put your hand to the plow and then you look back. And now, since you came into the truth and acknowledged yourself as being as an Israelite, and you acknowledge the fact that you had a duty as a servant of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai to have a standard for yourself doing this work, then you just turn back and then fall off, and you think that it doesn't apply to you anymore. Like this is a job, like you could just leave and then there's no repercussions for your actions. It says right here that the latter end is worse with them than the beginning. And there's many reasons for that, because first off, like the scriptures say, you leave with more demons than you had before you came into truth. Now you have like several legions more of demons on you. And then on top of that, you gotta just bug yourself out pretty much, because now you was thinking, you woke up to the fact that GMOs exist, the white man is the devil, that our people are being subjugated, oppressed every day, and you learned all these different things, and now you're back. You just give all that up, like, oh, that don't exist anymore, or you just find some bug out reasoning in your mind to justify you just going back into the world, and in your mind you're still an Israelite doing the work, living the scriptures, doing what Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai say. And that shows you how you just got the spirit took from you, because now you're gonna make anything is justified in your mind now, since you got that so-called burden taken off of you from being in the cult. Alright, and I want to hit this real quick. James 4:17. Therefore to him that knoweth to do good and doeth it not, to him it is sin. That's right. So when now that you know everything you do wicked now is sin. Even if you don't look at it as sin, it's still counted as sin, because you know better and you're still choosing not to do better. Alright? You know the saying, if you knew better, you would do better. But when you bugged out, you're just a reprobate. So you don't have any judgment. So now you don't know to do better, you're just going to keep doing worse. Wax worse and worse, as the scriptures say. Alright? And I'm continuing in 2 Peter verse 21. For it had been better for them to not have known the way of righteousness, than after they have known it to turn from the holy commandment delivered unto them. So it would have been better for you to just stay in the world, really, and never even took that oath of you acknowledging the fact that you have a duty to carry out as a Israelite man, doing the will of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. You basically came in here, you didn't even believe the whole time. So you thinking that you could just come in and you just basically winging it, and or as you would say, you were blinded to the fact that you were just following a cult. Well, that you're still going to be punished for putting your hand to the plow. It doesn't matter if you were just doing it just because you were blinded, so-called. Now you're going to be blinded by destruction that's going to come out of nowhere. Because it had, like the scriptures say right here, it'd been better for them to not have known the way of righteousness. And now you just threw it all away. So your judgment is going to be twice as worse. In verse 22. But it has happened unto them according to the true proverb. The dog is turned to his own vomit again, and the soul that was washed to her wallowing in the mire. So that's all you did. When you fall back out, you just turn back to your vomiting. You turn back to your vomit. So you're just gonna go back to all the shit you were doing before you were in the truth. You're gonna go right back to doing that, and then it's gonna be even, you're gonna go to a state that's even worse than you were before you were in the truth, because you have to bug yourself out to go back to justify anything you do after you fall out the truth. You gotta just bug yourself the hell out, because everything you do now, you know that you're not supposed to do it, and you're still doing it. So at that point, you just bugged out, and you're under heavy delusions from these demons. You basically you deceived yourself or inceptionalized yourself to believe in something that isn't true. Really, Satan planted the idea in your head, and you just grabbed hold of it. All right. But with that, all these fallouts, man. Their end is gonna be worse than they were at the beginning. All right, and you're just gonna see them keep waxing worse and worse, like the apostles say and all the other brothers say. Whenever a dude fall out, they say they're gonna do this, they're gonna do that. They're still gonna do all the things that you're supposed to do, going out there doing the work, doing. You got all the time in the world now to do the work and stuff, but you couldn't even do shit when you were in the truth. So that just shows you how a bug out mindset works. When you was in the truth, you was cold as a motherfucker, and now that you're out the truth, now you just fucking turned into the Human Torch out of nowhere, and you just lighten everything up. It just shows you, man. Really, Satan got you now. That's all that is. So now you're on fire for Satan. And your destruction is still going to come nonetheless. So with that, I'm going to give again all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, double honors to our apostles and elders. And Shalom to all the Akim out there preaching his word in truth and sincerity. And man, just keep praying and reading, man, studying, because as we getting closer to the end, you see Satan, he's desiring to sift brothers out of this truth, man. So you got to keep your mind focused on the prize, man. You got to keep your mind geared on the kingdom, doing what you need to do to keep yourself stable and yourself grounded in the truth. Because Satan is looking for the weak motherfuckers out there that's going to just take heed to anything he throws at you, just so he can get you to fall out and condemn yourself and be destroyed with everybody else. Alright. So with that, I'm going to say Shalom.